back to another Let's React. I'm Avery from Jabbas Dungeon Podcast. This has been kind of trending on Twitter and other social medias. I've watched it already, but I kind of want to point out some things that I've noticed and other people have noticed with screenshots and like TikTok and whatnot. So let's dive into this. This is Predator Badlands, the newest movie that's coming out soon. There's also an animation that is coming also later this year or next year. I think it's next year. Right off the bat, skulls, trophy room. You get a T-Rex, which is fucking nuts. Now, this skull right here, people are thinking that it's like a Prometheus type thing. I don't really know, honestly. Like, it's a big skull and they're big, but it just kind of looks different, you know? This looks like a gorilla skull. That's pretty crazy. Not sure on this one, but this one, there's been a lot of people saying that it is from Independence Day. I've seen the screenshots of like side by sides. It does kind of look like that, but I don't think I've even watched the movie to really give you a full answer if it is or not. That's a pretty. See, that would seem. I don't know. They think this is like one of the Prometheus people, but this one's a big skull as well. Like it's a huge skull, and then you got the human skull, the traditional type thing, and then this one I don't really know what that is. That looks like a shark. That's actually a shark tooth, like a megalodon almost. Huh.
I didn't think you survived.
By the way, I've only watched this once, so I'm really kind of diving deeper now. Also, to kind of like give more context, I'm pretty sure this is a young blood. It is a very young predator, probably doing its first hunt. So it's neat to see because we don't really see this side of the predators very much, and it's pretty cool that we're finally getting like a wider spectrum of seeing their culture, especially with like the animation that's coming. They're hunting down specific people within specific time eras, and it's pretty cool. Now, big hint right here. That is a Wayland Utini android. So that could mean Alien versus Predator is coming. So that officially confirms that they are in the same universe yet again. Big baddie right there. It's a sick looking predator. Whoa! You know, I didn't notice that at first. I wonder. I really hope this isn't like a big spoiler. Unless he's
You're
just
hunting something.
He may be hunting down predators. Like a bad blood type predator.
That can't be killed.
A lot of people don't like the design. The more I look at it, I like it. At first I didn't like it. I just felt like they kind of made it look too human in some ways because of like, I thought that I know there's different versions of predators and like there's a whole bunch of different species as we've seen in Prey. I thought they were supposed to have more of like hair on the sides, but I mean, obviously, I guess they could probably do whatever they want with their hair, and there's different species of them, so that's not like a big deal for me now. But I did feel like they kind of gave it too much of like a human look. It's kind of hard to explain. I mean, I know they always had like the body type of kind of like a human, but something shouts very much like human to me. I don't know. Probably makes no sense. Got some like trees attacking. Snap. Really excited for this, honestly. I love the franchise of Predator. I think it's a male. I'm trying to figure out if it's a male or female. It looks like a male Predator. I'm very excited for this. Um, I hope everybody else is too, because we're getting a bunch of content for Predator. Not only movies and animations, but they're like seeping into the Marvel universe. Like there's a new comic that just got announced called Predator versus the Marvel universe. I think that was the title, kind of like the Deadpool versus everybody. But this was kills, but this is versus, or maybe it is kills. I can't remember. But there's a lot of Predator content coming. Even Alien stuff is coming. It's just a super exciting time to be alive, honestly. But if you like this, subscribe, share, and like, because we are hashing out a bunch of content in the meantime. We're doing the podcast still too, but everything's been kind of hectic. So we're kind of doing everything and branching out. So make sure to subscribe for the podcast.